Good morning. My legs do feel fatigued, which I am slightly surprised about. I probably just need to eat more food than what I ate yesterday, so we're gonna start with that today. We're gonna eat lots of food this morning. Didn't hear any bears last night. I haven't seen a single bear in Yosemite. I've been here multiple times now and never once have seen a bear or had a bear mess with my bear canister or anything, but I'm grateful for that. Got some decent sleep. It is probably 6:30 right now and I'm getting some coffee going. I brushed my teeth. That felt really nice. I'm just kind of going through what I want to bring out with me today because I'm gonna leave my tent and some of my stuff here and just take some food with me and whatever gear. I probably won't need anything really with me for this hike today because I'm going to be doing a little out and back section, and I will come back here after and either pack up my stuff and leave or camp here again tonight. So it's just going to be nice not having to carry a pack full of stuff for very long today. It wasn't very cold last night. I definitely thought it was going to be more cold, so that's nice. It is a little bit chilly this morning for shorts, but I know once I get hiking I'll be fine. Okay, my coffee does not need to boil. I woke up in the Glen Aulin High Sierra Backpackers Camp. There's nothing quite like those early moments in the wilderness, when the light is soft, the air is crisp, and the world feels like it's slowly waking up around you. I sat there for a moment, watching the sun creep down the granite walls, pouring golden light into the canyon. Before leaving, I walked down to Glen Aulin. The roar of the waterfall filled the canyon, echoing off the granite. I stood there and just let it sink in. I wanted to pause right here for just a second to invite you to Trail Mastery. It's a program that I created to help hikers feel stronger, more confident, and ready for adventures just like this one. I would love the opportunity to work with you one-on-one while my channel is still small. And if that feels right for you, there's a link in the description below where you can book a call with me personally. I am on trail. I'm going towards Waterwheel Falls right now. It is just a beautiful morning here. The trail began to descend, winding through a dense pine forest that wrapped me in shade. The trees arching overhead, creating a cool, quiet tunnel. A relief from the warmth already rising with the sun. And when the forest opened up again, I was met with one of my favorite sights in Yosemite, the river and the granite playing together in perfect harmony. Waterfall after waterfall spilled down the river, each one with its own rhythm. Sometimes the river would slow, turning glassy and calm, reflecting the sky, and other times it hurled itself over stones, thundering into deep pools. Hiking alongside it felt like following the heartbeat of the canyon, steady, relentless, and alive. Goodness, it's so beautiful. It's getting a bit buggy down here, and I don't think I brought my bug spray, which is really stupid. It has been absolutely an incredible morning. Oh, so many views, so many waterfalls, so much granite cliff all around, and I've been hiking in trees and shade. have loved the fact that there's water almost entirely along this trail. I can just jump in the water and cool off because it's quite cold and will just be so refreshing. So this is considered the Grand Canyon of Yosemite because of this just beautiful granite canyon that I'm walking through. It is almost 9 o'clock and I have yet to see another person on trail. I've passed a couple people camped near the trail, but no one's out here hiking yet, which is wild. I love morning hiking so much. Waterfalls coming up, and I think I'm about 2 miles into the trail. So I've been taking it really slow, really easy. So it's been just a beautiful morning here. Wow, this is gorgeous. This is gonna be quite the climb back up. All morning I've been going down, 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 down. The bugs are getting bad. I might have to stop and see if I brought my bug spray. Nope, did not bring it. What was I thinking? Wow. Eventually, I reached Waterwheel Falls. This waterfall is unlike anything else in the park. The river slams into stones worn smooth by centuries, and as it hits, water lurches back into the air, like wheels spinning backwards, throwing spray skywards. I sat there for a long while, watching, listening, breathing it all in. There's something humbling about knowing this same river that I was sitting beside eventually flows into the Hetch Hetchy Reservoir, carrying water that travels nearly 200 miles to San Francisco. The water tumbling here in this wild chaos is the same water that will one day pour from a kitchen sink in the city. That connection between wild places and our daily lives always amazes me. After sitting in awe at Waterwheel Falls, the heat of the day started pressing on me. The sun was intense, and I decided that the only reasonable thing to do was take a swim. I did just finish up at Waterwheel Falls. It's still right behind me, but that was so beautiful. It's starting to get warm already. It is almost 10 o'clock, and I really want to find somewhere to swim. I really want to get in the water. I found a quiet pool above the falls, slow-moving, shallow, and I slipped in. The water was shockingly cold, but in the best way. It was refreshing and invigorating. Nature has a way of reminding me that she sets the schedule. While I was in the water, clouds started to gather. And at first they were small, harmless, puffy, but they grew darker and heavier until the sun disappeared completely. That was a nice little swim. It does seem like there's weather moving in. I know it was supposed to rain yesterday and it didn't, but it looks like it's probably gonna rain today. I'm probably like 3.5 miles away from camp. I don't mind walking in the rain, hiking in the rain. I kind of like it, to be honest. But I don't want my camera to get wet, and all of my dry bags are in my tent. Oh boy. I love things like this though when I backpack. Navigating something. Give me a challenge of some sort. And this rain might be it. Also, it could prevent me from going much further today, which would be interesting. But again, we'll just have to see how everything unfolds. Look how big these pine cones are. Huge. I am grateful for the clouds though, because I thought it was going to be much worse doing this hike back up, and it's really nice. The storm was not waiting for me. Thick gray clouds swallowed the sky, and soon rain began to fall. It's raining. Just a sprinkle right now, but could probably get worse quickly. Putting my hat over my camera. I feel like lightning's gonna crack at any moment. I kept hiking, my eyes scanning the horizon, watching for flashes of lightning. This is amazing. It's still really warm out. And the rain actually feels really good. It is picking up a little bit now though. Haven't seen lightning. Lots of thunder though. I love the rain, especially living in the desert. We don't get it that frequently, so when I get it, oh, I soak it up. I feel like rain is so refreshing and invigorating and grounding. I just love when I get to experience it. I just got into this super forested area and it just started pouring. So I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit. What an amazing spot to be. I never felt unsafe, just deeply aware. Listening to the thunder roll across the granite walls and feeling the power of the storm move in. Eventually, I found a small grove of trees and stood beneath it as the rain poured down. As quickly as that rain came on, it left just as fast. Because as you can tell, the sun is back out. If it weren't for all the puddles and water on the trail, you wouldn't be able to tell that it was downpouring, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. It's wild. Weather moves through here so quickly. Everything smells really fresh and delicious though. By the time Glen Aulin came into view, the clouds began building again. The sky darkened, threatening another round of rain. Looks like the pitch held up good, but now there is so much crap all over my tent. Alright, I'm back to camp, and it really looks like it might downpour, so I am currently packing everything up, but I might just like hang out around here a little bit longer just to see what the weather does. So I'm eating more food, trying to eat as much as I can to lighten up. I'm guessing I'm going to be hiking in the rain, and that's okay. Not too worried about it. I just want to make sure I have everything that I need in my dry bags so that they don't get wet. As I had just packed everything into my backpack and strapped it on, the rain began again. Leaving the campground, heading to my next one. It doesn't look like the rain should last too much longer, so I am taking a chance here. I'm really hoping that I don't have to walk all the way to the parking lot. I'm really hoping I don't have to call it, but if it keeps raining the whole afternoon, then I might. Just considering my options here, but it's still pretty warm. It's warm, but it's rainy. Coming down. I stopped under a couple of trees to take some protection, some shelter from it. I feel like things are looking more and more like I'm going to hike straight to my car. Coming down hard, so I put my rain jacket on. I feel like earlier I was stoked to walk in the rain, and now it's a little much. This is quite a bit of rain. From the bridges. Tuolumne Meadows is still 4.5 miles away. It didn't take long for my clothes to start clinging to my skin and my shoes feeling heavy and my pack damp. But strangely, I felt light. I was alone on trail, completely soaked, and I realized how much I actually loved it. Not because it was comfortable, but because it wasn't. That's the trail. Because it invited me to lean into that discomfort, to let go of control, and to just experience whatever the trail and Mother Nature gave me. Didn't think that I would stop in a rainstorm to get snacks, but when the munchies call, they call. Also, I think I'm still like 3 miles away, which is crazy. This is like the longest walk of my life, I swear. Absolutely no one on trail, which I'm not surprised about at all. It has been raining non-stop since I left camp. I'm literally drenched, dripping, just dripping water. Oh my God. I can also feel the water going down my neck, between my raincoat and my backpack, and just dripping down my shorts. So that's fun. Holy smokes. What did I get myself into? I shouldn't be too much further, maybe like 2 miles away, but oh my gosh. Okay, so that sign over there is the split. The split's right here. And that was gonna go towards the lakes that I was going to camp at tonight. That sign says it's 4.7 miles away. And I'm just drenched and I'm over it. So I'm heading back to my car. I can't believe I'm doing it, but it has been raining nonstop for a long time. And I'm super wet and all my gear is probably wet. So it's unfortunate, but that's just how things go sometimes. So Tuolumne Meadows, 2.2 miles away. As I walked in the rain towards my car, feeling a little disappointed that my trip was ending early, I started thinking, what does a successful trip actually mean to me? And I realized that having a successful backpacking trip is not about having everything go perfectly. It's not about sunshine every day or hitting the goals exactly as I planned, because almost none of my trips unfold that way. Back to Soda Springs. And then this little lodge over here. Success out here looks different to me. It's swimming in the cool river under the Sierra sun. It's watching the waterfalls hurl themselves down the granite canyons. It's standing in a storm soaked to the bone and realizing that I'm still okay. It's returning safe, connected, and grateful for the experience that I did have. I made it. This trip gave me all of that. The challenge, the detours, the unexpected rain. All of these things didn't ruin the journey. They made it real, palpable, and memorable. To me, that's what makes a successful trip. Whoa, I can't believe all that happened. What a crazy couple of days. I'm back in my car, obviously, and I have very mixed feelings about it. Of course, I would have loved to spend another night out in the backcountry, but I mean, even if I stayed at the campground that I was originally set up at, the whole afternoon would have been spent just in my tent doing nothing. And if I had my book, maybe that would have been a different story, but with the circumstances that I was in, either way it wouldn't have been like the best, right? And so I am glad that I decided to come to my car because I at least am warm and comfortable. It's 5:40 now. I'm cold but not like freezing, like I still have dexterity in my fingers, but they are saturated. My fingers are just so saturated. Literally everything I have is saturated. Thank you so much for coming on this adventure with me. It ended up being pretty amazing, even though it had its really tough times. Yosemite always surprises me with something, I swear it. Well, that's gonna wrap this one up. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was crazy and kind of all over the place. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and remember to subscribe to my channel so you can see my next adventure. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!